Back at Baum Stadium in Fayetteville, let's take a look at today's trivia question brought to you by MicrograftHairRestoration.com. And there you see it. Name the three pitchers that combined for the most recent no-hitter in Arkansas history. We'll have the answer for you a little bit later on. Here's Austin Anderson. Called strike. 0-1.
Anderson, the shortstop, has played all around the infield, including third base, first base.
1 ball, 1 strike to Anderson, who grounded out to third in the third inning. This is his second time to the plate today.
Oh, good snake.
Curveball strike, and it's 1-2.
You know, I think he really looked like a big hard curveball. He's advertised more as a slider pitcher.
To first base, Ficcicello right there. Out number 1. And here's the answer to tonight's trivia question brought to you by MicrograftHairRestoration.com. The three pitchers, Nick Schmidt, Ryan McClelland, and Devin Collis back in 2006.
Yeah, I got to see a little bit of Nick Schmidt the first year or two I did Arkansas baseball. Nick Schmidt was here, and of course he signed a professional contract and is still playing. Nick Schmidt, Todd, and Duke Welker were the weekend starters, and they were good.
To second, Bo Biggin to Ficcicello.
Jess Todd was the guy I was trying to remember. Played in the Cardinals organization, went to the big leagues with the Cardinals for a brief period. Has been through a couple of other organizations. Guy I thought might be a good closer one day. His stuff was nasty. Hard slider, sinker slider guy that really come out of that pen with his hair on fire.
There you saw the scoreboard. Just one hit allowed by Randall Fant to Ole Miss batters today. To that man that's at the plate right now, Tanner Mathis, who got a double to lead off this game.
You know, look at the breaking balls he's throwing for a strike. He's still throwing hard stuff good and down in the zone, and this will be like 16 straight hitters retired.
Ficcicello again steps on the bag. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Hogs. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Arkansas 1 and Ole Miss 0. And let's go take a look at our Atmos Energy scoreboard. And today, South Carolina ahead of Alabama in the 6th inning. Georgia and Vandy scoreless in the 2nd. Same for Auburn and Tennessee. And later today, LSU playing at Mississippi State.
Yeah, it's interesting. I started to mention before as Colin Kuhn leads it off here, the 2-hole hitter, starting it off in the bottom of the 6th inning for Arkansas. You're going to have teams that make the, conference tournament, the SEC tournament, and finish under 500. If you finish under 500, you will not get an at-large bid into the NC2As. Only way you can be under 500 is like win a conference or win an automatic in. So there will be a couple of teams. There is good potential for there to be a couple of teams who do well in the SEC tournament but don't go to the NC2A. Oh, that's nasty. Well, offense has been a little skimpy today, and the wind blowing in, and 2 pitchers out there having a great day. And Goforth has certainly held up his end of the canoe. And, that one little skinny little run back in the 1st inning is the lead that Arkansas will take into the top of the 7th inning. Just foul.
Past the third baseman, Alex Yarbrough. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Colin Kuhn, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out to left.
Unless, of course, they add a little something here in the bottom of the 6th to pad it. They would love to do that. You got the heart of your lineup coming up. So it plays into that part of your game at the very least.
The 1-2.
Oh my.
Hit deep to left. Forget about it. It is out of here. Home run for Colin Kuhn. And the Razorbacks now lead it 2-0. Kuhn's 6th home run of the year.
Well, he had one just the other day. It was the only run they scored 2 days ago before the range yesterday. What a big knock for Colin Kuhn. And if you're going to hit one out of here, that's probably where you need to hit it, up in the air to left field. The wind's blowing straight in from right, so it won't beat on that ball to left field quite as much.
And that is our Calco Travel drive of the game. The home run by Colin Kuhn, 2-0 Arkansas.
Well, he really squared it up, and you know, he was getting pitched to pretty tough. Down 2 strikes in the count off a tough right-hander. Goforth left that one a little bit out over the plate, and Kuhn put a great swing on it.
Nobody on, nobody out for Dominic Ficcicello. Has to avoid that one for ball 1. Ficcicello, a sacrifice bunt and then a ground out to second. 3rd time to the plate today. Hit to second. Nivalu, out number 1.
Light little ground ball, just missed it. Hit on top of it a bit. But some instant offense from Colin Kuhn makes it a 2-0 ball game.
One out, here's James McCann.
There, you know, Colin Kuhn's ball is really the only ball that's really been hit hard by anybody in this Arkansas lineup. The only ball that's really been squared up and driven.
Kuhn had a solo shot on Thursday night and a solo shot here today. McCann hits it hard through the left side and a base hit.
Wow. Put the mouth on it, and here they come.
2nd hit of the inning for Arkansas, number 6 for the game.
Looks like they're going to send some people down to the bullpen for Ole Miss, with a couple of balls getting hit hard here in the bottom of the 6th inning. In case this little rally grows a little bit.
And head coach Mike Bianco will go to the mound and talk to his club. We talk about head coach Mike Bianco. This is a guy that knows a little something about winning. He was an assistant coach at LSU when they won the World Series title in 1997. And his team just one of 12 schools in NCAA to make the postseason in each of the last 8 years. Don't miss the New Orleans Zephyrs on Cox Sports Television Friday, June 10th, when we bring you live coverage from Zephyr Field as the Z's host the Memphis Redbirds live at 7 p.m. Central. And remember, you can get a glimpse of behind the scenes of the Z's organization on Inside Zephyrs Baseball throughout the season. We've got a new episode for you this Thursday, 5:30 p.m. CST is your regional sports network home of the Zephyrs. Here's Kyle Robinson, but first a throwback to first base.
And we, that's Callender. Yeah, Eric Callender heating it up. We do appreciate the time that Mike Bianco, head coach at Ole Miss, spent with you and me, Brock, before the game. These coaches and, of course, all the staff at Arkansas that we know so much better. Generous with their information to help you get on here and try to tell the story a little bit.
Up the middle, shortstop Anderson, 2nd for 1, out at first. Yes, he is. Double play. 6-4-3 to end the inning. But Arkansas does get 1 run on 2 hits. A big solo shot by Colin Kuhn makes it 2-0 Razorbacks as we go to the 7th inning.